And we're live. Hi, everybody. This is Nandini, your very own digital business mentor from India. And I have Beena from the UK, Sita from the UK, and Janetta from the US, who are also going to speak with me today about, is this business a scam? Is it legend? Let's talk honestly about this. When I got to know about this business, I was totally freaked out. That's the truth. Totally and completely freaked out because firstly I didn't know anything about online. I was a model and then a well-being coach and mentor. I taught people for over 35 years. I'm a public figure. I got very nervous because I couldn't do anything that was illegal, couldn't do anything that was a scam. And every day when you opened the papers or saw the news, there'd be something about this and that, and I said, "Oh my God, this I don't think I can do this." But I really didn't have a choice. I had lost everything. And I was in deep depression, even though I don't look like that right now because I'm smiling, because I'm happy. But at that time, I was completely broken and I didn't know what to do. So I was desperate because nobody was giving me a job. You know, as you grow older, let's face it, nobody gives you a job. They can like you very much, they can love you, but they'll always go with a younger candidate. I don't blame them. So I said, okay, fine. Let me find out about this business that we all do. I did my due diligence for a year. Now I wish I hadn't, but at that time I was happy that I did because I found out that it's legal, that we really don't need no experience. Everything is taught from scratch. You can leave it as a legacy for your children. And I said, no, I still wasn't happy. I said, no, I want more proof of the pudding. And then I started seeing these little, not the ads, interviews, where people were talking genuinely from their heart about how they helped others. And that just started ringing bells in my heart. That is what melted my heart. The testimonials, how they've helped their village, how they've helped their parents, how they've helped uh, their son. The son was sick; they had to leave him in Nepal with their mother, and now they have the money to bring him back to New York. And I'd be crying and listening to these testimonials. And the one that finally sealed the deal for me was somebody called Precious SNU, and she was talking to somebody called Dave and Roxanne, and I just fell in love with what they had to say. She educated her entire village, and I had tears running down my eyes, and I said, okay, I can't wait another second. I'm joining this business now, and that's why I joined. And I can tell you, 250 million people are not going to join a business that's a scam. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Nandini. Good morning, everybody. My name is Beena. The people who don't know me, I work as a nurse in UK, and I started the business like more than 3 years now. You know, when you, Nandini, said that you took time, I remember you were coming to me, I think it was in 2023, asking me about the business. I don't know whether you remember that. And
I
you know
do.
and when I sent you the information, you said then I didn't hear from you after that. So then after a year you joined with my mentee. Okay,
Yes.
so you took your time, like you said, you wanted to do that due diligence, and you wanted to make sure that this is a legit platform, because this is a business, this is not a job. For the business you need an investment, and
Yes.
so you really have to do the research to make sure that this is a correct path which you are choosing. So like the little example last night, someone from UK, they were asking me, oh, what business you do? So I said, I run the digital business, and this is what I do. So how long? I said, yeah, 3 years. I'm going. How is it going? I said, yes, it is steady going, no problem. Then that person said, oh, I wanted to join the business, but I have, like, registered with somebody else already. I have done the coaching call, but I'm thinking whether should I or shouldn't I? What do you think? I said, you know, look at the coach you have done the coaching call with. You know, She is in a very good position. She is nurse by herself. The person was a data analyst, and he said that, oh, I'm not sure, and then talking about all the negative things, like, this is an MLM, this is that, this is this, and you know this is going to close. And I said to him, you don't need to think about anything else. Think about the compensation plan for the business, and just study about the company which we are going to work for, because that company has been there 50 years. It is not five, it is not one, it's more than 50 years. Okay. So to sustain that, it has to be good. Otherwise, it is not going to be sustainable. I'm not saying that, after 50 years, companies are like going to stop. Maybe they will, but that the pros and cons is there in any company, any big company. If you take it, you know, they can stop at any time, but there is no, we can't say whether that is going to happen or not. But what we are talking about, the reality is that the potential of this business, if you have committed, if you have time, then you are going to earn 5 to 6 to 7 figure income once you are stable. And that is going to continue. If you continue with the business, you can slow down, you can go in a fast pace. And that is why I like about this business. We can run this register with wherever the country you are living in. The benefit of doing online is that this is a global reach. Otherwise, like in our place in Enfield, where I live in London, we have an office there. So what they do, they go door to door, or they go to offices. So that is what they do. So what they can reach only to the local areas. So this giving us the platform, like Nandini is from India, Janata is from UK, and me and Sida, sorry, Janata is from USA, and me and Sida from UK. So we have the potential of reaching the global community. So if you are someone looking for a change in your life, this is for you. This is the time. Tomorrow never comes, and there is no perfect day. That is what you have to think. The perfect day, you make it. No one is going to bring it for you. So that's all I wanted to say. Over to you, Janita.
Thank you, Nadine. Vina. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Janera McNeil, coming to you from San Antonio, Texas. I'm originally from South Africa. I'm a registered nurse by profession. I'm working as a caregiver, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. The reason why we come like every day, every night to you, for me, is early morning, is just to inform you that there is something more than 12-hour shift, 8-hour shift, 6-hour shift job.
Yes.
This is an online business, and people think when they hear online is a scam or this is not legitimate. But our topic tonight is about, is this a scam or is it legitimate? I had fears when I started this business. I was very scared because I'm a registered nurse. I didn't know anything about any business, and let alone online. So I thought, no, this cannot be true. So I let it pass. And then the same people came across my Facebook newsfeed again. So I thought that time I was at home. I didn't have a job. I'm an immigrant in the US, coming from the Middle East where I worked 19 years. So my plan was to retire. But as I looked at my financial status, there was no way for me to retire. I was not ready to retire. So I thought to myself, let me check this business because this couple, they are Christians. And their testimony is that they were $86,000 in debt. So let me check it out. And this business gave them time freedom. It gave them financial freedom. So I thought to myself, let me check it out. You know, when you hear something online, you have that preconceived uh, um, attitude already that anything online is a scam. So let me check it out for myself. So I watched the webinar, 90 minutes, the testimonials of real people really changed my mind. And also the community on this platform made me think that, okay, if these people can gain time freedom, financial freedom, then it means it can change my life too. And when I was admitted to the Facebook group and I saw so many people from all over the world, people from Africa, where I am from, they are doing this business and they are successful. So this cannot be a scam. Not everybody can say the same thing and it's a scam. It cannot be. That is why I started my online business, because these people, they are paying taxes. So I'm paying taxes because this is a legitimate business. I'm a registered nurse. I don't want to jeopardize my license for something that is not real. So it's only for you to do your due diligence, see what it's all about before you tell yourself this is a scam. um, Search it out for yourself. Don't listen to other people. You know what you need in life. You know what you need to get ahead in life, because we all want more. So do your due diligence and check this business out. How you will know this is a legitimate business? Listen to real people with real stories, a training system and a support system. And this, you will find it on this platform. Also, this is a business with a clear vision and a mission. As Bina has said, that the company that we are affiliated with is 50 years they are existing for 50 years. So it's not something that will go under overnight. No. And another thing is that you will make the choice. You don't run after people, people will come to you. So check this business out and make an informed decision. So that is all. Zita?
Thank you so much, Shineta. It's such a lovely and exciting topic to talk about today. My name is Sita. I am a mom and nan. I live in the UK with my family, originally from Zimbabwe, and I'm a nurse by profession. And I'm also a proud digital business owner and a mentor. Wow, this topic, it really struck me. That was the question when I saw this business. I was looking for something different from nursing, because as you all know how we work as nurses, so long hours, always away from home. So when I bumped on this ad that said online business, I was so tempted to join, and I said, you know what, I'll try it and see where it leads me. So I registered. When I saw 30 days money back guaranteed, I said, you know what, there's nothing for me to lose.
Yes.
There's nothing I'm going to lose. If it's a scam, I'll have my money back. So I paid and registered for this business. And the good thing about this business, I was able to speak to a person. All scams, you are not able to reach them. You are not able to find them. It's either it leads you to a dead end, a website that doesn't take you anywhere. You try to contact somebody, you are just speaking to a robot. But in this business, I was able to speak to a person. That's what made me think this is real. It can't be a scam when somebody is able to talk to me, tell me where they live, tell me what they do, and tell me everything about themselves. And when I joined the community, I listened to people talking real stories, as my business partners have already said. And what really intrigued me, we've got police officers in this business, nurses, engineers, professionals from all walks of life. Surely, if it wasn't legit, you cannot find professionals like that. Professionals that really abide by the law. So this really changed my life. It showed me that this is legit. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the law enforcement in our community. So it says it all. What else? What other evidence do you want to see? If you see a police officer doing the business, surely they can't be a crooked police officer. So this is real. And the other thing, as my business partners have already said, it's a registered business. We pay taxes. We wouldn't pay taxes in a business that is not legal. It's fair for anybody to be suspicious or to be, scary, because that's normal. If you're not questioning anything, there might be something wrong with you. Anything online, we have to question it. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, and have your own findings before you can commit. And for someone to jump into saying this is a scam, without doing your own research, you're just making the noise. Do your own research and be sure of what you're doing. Everything is online these days. You are able to do your shopping online, put your credit card payments, do everything, but you are scared to start your own business. What makes you trust that shop where you are buying your things, giving them your details? It's so funny because we are so quick doing all the shopping, food shopping, clothes shopping online. We don't question it. We just put our details there. But if you talk about business, people have got these question A to Z questions rather than doing their own research. Do your own research. Check it out. You are losing something big. As my business partner said, we are linked with a company that has been there for years, 50 years. It's not a joke. As Bina said, we're not talking about 1 year, 5 years, 50 years, 50 good years. Surely, if you are 50 years old, you are thinking of retirement. So this company is still going at 50 years. So guys out there, if you are still debating whether you should go online, ask yourself, why are you still sitting there questioning it? The world is going online. With the online business, you've got all the global reach. You reach everybody from everywhere around the world. So that is the most business that anyone should look for. I don't want to waste so much time because my business partners have already said it all. I was just wrapping it up to just say it to you people out there. Look online. Don't look any further. This is where people are going. Don't leave yourself behind. Thank you so much, ladies, and everyone that is watching us. See you
Thank
again
you.
tomorrow with another exciting topic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.